Hello Gemini and Gemini Rising, welcome to my esoteric channel. This is Kat with your July tarot reading. And before I start, I would like to thank you all for your support, for your liking, sharing and subscribing. So Gemini, this should be an interesting month for you. It seems to me that there is a choice to be made, there is a decision to be made, for you to be able to move forward. At the core of your reading, I pulled Knight of Pentacles for you, and I pulled it in reverse. So normally knights are events. Now there could be people, but I see them more as an event, some kind of development in your life. And this is very grounding, very down-to-earth energy. This has anything to do with things on a material plane, so money, work, finances, investments, even real estate. And this night is one of the slowest moving nights, so the things that come in very slowly. Now, with this being in reverse, there's a sense of, for some of you, sense of either stagnation or lack of direction or lack of determination, because you have the Lovers here crossing you. So Lovers usually means a choice. Now, of course, this can be a new love interest coming in, new romantic relationship. This means, first and foremost, this means harmonious relationships, whether romantic or business. There is harmony, equality, but it also means choices, because there is duality about this. The Gemini, sorry, the Lovers. This actually represents Gemini. So Gemini, this is also a good sign that you showed up in your own reading. So this duality means that you either have a choice when it comes to something, either when it comes to romantic relationships, or there's some kind of decision, you have a choice when it comes to something else. And chances are this has to do with work, money, finances, even real estate. So everything material, everything tangible. What I see for you, for your recent past, you have this beautiful Ace of Cups here. So this tells me that as recently as last month, or going back 1 year, there was some kind of new beginning for many of you. There was something that made you very happy, because Ace of Cups it's like there's happiness, there is joy, there is your cup is overflowing, there's abundance. This also might mean fertility for some of you. This could be love and overall happiness. And so I think this is what's still influencing you here in the month of July. However, as I said, maybe because something you started or something came in for you just recently, there is this sense of, and also I'm just looking at the outcome here, so that's how I'm reading it in connection to the outcome, that there's this sense of maybe you're almost doubting it. There's a lack of direction, lack of determination. For some of you, you feel like you're stuck, you're paralyzed, you're unable to move, you don't know how to decide, and you have to decide because you have this choice here. But the good thing is, the thing you should know, that this choice, this comes to you in love. This is love and harmony, and this is beauty. This is, any trials will be overcome. So this is a very, very fortunate omen. And also, as I said, this represents you, Gemini. This is your own card. So to me, this seems that the month of July is uber important for Geminis. When it comes to something, there's a decision to be made, and there's some kind of change that will impact you going forward. And then what I see for you in your near future, you have King of Cups, and this means unconditional love. So whether it is this romantic relationship, that is this love that is developing here, that will actually, this might represent then your partner, your either marital partner or love romantic partner. Or it could be maybe, if we're talking fertility for some of you, then this is the loving father of your child. And if we're talking business, if there was some business proposition that came in that made you very happy, then this also, because cups relate not only to love and romance, but also to business. So this is very fortunate. Overall, it's a very good energy for love, business, creativity, even for artists. There is this protection. You will get your inspiration, and you'll have these creative energies to work with. Your foundation for the month of July, Gemini, you have Six of Cups in reverse. Now, normally, Six of Cups is all about nostalgia and the past memories, past loves, past lovers. Now, this in reverse, this is all about future. So to me, it seems that, as I said, there was some kind of new beginning that came in for you. There is a big decision to be made, and it's all about future from now on. You're deciding something important. There might be also connection children here for those of you who have children. So yeah, so perhaps important month when it comes to not only business but also love and relationships, like the whole family relationships. And then what's on your mind, I pulled Seven of Pentacles for you, and this is the card of money and work, and also there is some gain and success coming in. There's actually some harvest that should be coming in for you because of the hard work you put in your past. And there is also a sense of anxiety that's attached to this, but it's almost like you know that you're thinking about that, you're reviewing your finances, your investments, you will be required to take a pause and to reflect and to maybe make plans for the future, because this is also, as I said, that anxiety will be cleared once you have to feel gratitude, and you have to appreciate everything that you accomplished so far. And then also you have to give time for, and also to plan ahead and give time to everything all these seeds you planted in the past, for them to flourish in the future. So this is very fortunate. As I said, it's some kind of harvest, or at least partial harvest coming in. It's a 7 on a scale, so it's a period of reflection. So this is what you're thinking about. There's definitely, you're reflecting about your where you stand when it comes to your finances and your material well-being. When it comes to your own energies, or the way other people will see you, Gemini, in the month of July, you have this very youthful, dynamic energy about you. You come across as Page of Wands. And this is very fiery energy. This normally represents somebody of a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This can also represent children. So for those of you who have children, again, there is also that connection here with children and family and overall relationships. So maybe you'll be dealing with children more in the month of July. But this also represents a lover. So there is that erotic energy. So that goes well with the Ace of Cups and the lovers here. Overall, Page of Wands, pages are usually messengers, and this page is usually a bearer of good news. So to me, it seems like many of you, Gemini, should be getting some good news in the month of July, or you are actually the bearer of good news for somebody else. So either way, so this is how people see you, that you have something to say, and whatever you say, it will be taken very well. So yeah, great energy. When it comes to your environment, you have the High Priestess. So these are your loved ones, your friends, your co-workers. With the High Priestess here, this tells me that there might be a teacher or mentor around you, somebody who can give you some much needed insight, or even inspire you if you need a push. If you, as I said, this core energy here, some of you feel the lack of, there is something you need to do, there is this new beginning and fresh start and chance to work on something, and the need to decide, but some of you feel that you're unable to decide, or you lack direction. And many times, Gemini, you get, because you're dual sign, you get scattered, you get distracted easily. So I think if you need advice, there is somebody around you who is very knowledgeable, who is very, whether knowledgeable when it comes to your field, if we're talking career, or knowledgeable when it comes to, I don't know, somebody can be just have good opinions, or can give you an insight or their angle on things that you can appreciate, something that will help you or inspire you. And also there is a connection to higher learning or some kind of wisdom coming in for you from your environment. So this is also very spiritual. There's a connection to full moon. So pay attention what happens around full moon in the month of July. Maybe there'll be some important event, or some important news might come in the month of, so around full moon in July. And then when it comes to your hopes and fears, with the 10 of Wands here in reverse, so this tells me that you might be afraid that you're unable to complete something, or unable to pull off something, because this is a card of completion, and especially upright. So there is it's also a card of oppression. This person is carrying too many wrath on his back, and so in reverse, maybe you might feel under pressure, and this might be in regards to relationships or work. When it comes to work and work projects, that something you might be afraid that you're not unable to complete or finish things, that something might come unraveling. But it just, again, this is just your fear. So do continue, and it just you have to shift the way you think. This is only in your perspective, which currently is negative. So you have to shift it. And then the overall outcome of your reading, Gemini, I pulled 9 of Swords in reverse, which is, I'm glad this is in reverse. Upright, this usually means sorrow, or too many worries and anxiety and sleepless nights, and maybe worrying about loved ones, maybe worrying about health of somebody, either your health or somebody else's health. This in reverse, this is it's still there. Those anxieties are still there, because those swords are mental, their thoughts and their mental processes, so they're still there, but it's like they're falling off this card if we reverse this. So it's like something is easing off. Some of you had maybe some plans, or maybe you overanalyze something, and finally it's like you have to get out of your head, and in the month of July there is this shift, and these worries, there's some kind of worries that should be easing off. Now there is still some kind of doubt, and I think it might be connected to this, maybe work or relationships, that there is some major project or several of them that you're involved with, and because it's in reverse, it's like you're doubting these two together. You're doubting yourself if you will be able to deliver. But again, this is just your own perspective, so keep that in mind. What I like the best, that behind the scenes you have the blessing of the universe, you have the star here. So to me it seems that in the month of July, the decision you make or the move you make, it's, or subsequently, if you decide not to take the choice, or not to make a decision, that's also a choice, right? Not to make a move is also a choice. But it seems to me that this is in the stars for you. Like, it's like you might be getting your wish. This is a wish card. It's a wish coming true. There is hope, and there are bright prospects for the future. There is also a connection to Aquarius people. So yeah, definitely there is this beautiful energy that is, you have this chance to make a wish come true in the month of July. So use this month well, Gemini, because I think it should be very nice for you. So I wish you a wonderful month, and I will talk to you next month.